In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 2. Come back, Cowboy 80. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Pass to 60. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. Start. 19, Tiger, 9, go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for a
It's a first down and a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Blue. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 29, here's second down and a yard.
Get it. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 15 for him of a season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain. of about 1. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 easel, 60 easel.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
31 yards.
A big play for the Giants.
First down.
31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cover 19. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and long.
Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Panther 6, go.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 11.
They get 11. And quickly pick up a 1st down.
Ready. 70s.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Stephanie, go.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 43, here's second and 3. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Deron Bland with the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. A play fake, now dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's done. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the Giants' 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lions.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
All of a sudden.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 45-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On play action, it is Dart. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Dart. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. On down at the 21, a gain of 1.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Come on, come on. 65, 65.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Cowboys first down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short, and that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Count the 6, count 19, count 19.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now a screen set up for Blue.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 53-yard
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Flush to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Again, working deep downfield. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To the air again goes Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Extra point attempt still to come. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Not my best one.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they beat it.
No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got time.
And I think after that last sack, we're going to see a little bit of a change in strategy by the offensive coordinator. He decided to go empty. There's no one in the backfield to help with the offensive line, pick up blitzes, and even if you have some opportunities downfield, you got to protect the quarterback first.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide, and on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Begin here on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the air on second down. Dart. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Here's Dart on first and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, they'll go with blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Forced out left. That's complete to blue. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and the tackle is made at about the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Now here's second and goal.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Throwing here on third and goal.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
So a field goal here would tie the game. If the kicking unit stays on the sideline, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys make the lead 4. It is 17-13. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll go play action here with Darden. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a...
That is going to be...
That fucking weak-ass push, bro.
Touchdown, Giants. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. Whoa. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throw across his body is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
70 Lions. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Bro.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge shot.
How are you getting fucking torched?
He's into the clear again. And he's got another one.
Hey, good shit, though, bro. You played good today.
Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point.
I like how the fucking... You could offense some fucking plays. So you played good today.
It's up and good. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dixie Maverick, Dixie Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second TD catch of the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Cowboys 24.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Flush to his right. He'll let this
Bro.
one go deep down the right sideline.
What the fuck is happening with them?
Bounce
Why
all
did they
the
all
way
stay
down
there?
at the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
What up?
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's going, my man.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. And it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout
Dalton
the
ain't even
entire
got on
course of the
today.
game. Continue to push the ball downfield, even if it falls
When I finish up this
incomplete,
game, I'll be
it
off in
opens
like
up everything else in this
10
passing
minutes.
game, and they've had their
It's
way
way
so
past
far today.
bedtime. Oh, no, you're good. We'll be playing tomorrow. I'll have him text you.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Dart. That is in.
All right, brother.
But there is a flag
All right.
down.
Later, boss.
Big call here. It was 3rd down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
New York.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. a run. He slams it in there.
Offensive line just movement.
Touchdown, New York. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now it's
hey, good shit today, bro.
An important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra
My defense did not come to
from
play.
Extending this lead to a 2-score game.
One that mattered
At this
most
point in the
anyways.
fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Makes the score Giants 33, Cowboys 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
19
second
tight,
and 3
19 tight,
at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Bro,
That'll be intercepted.
my tackles did not come to
Picked
play
off
today.
by Tyler Newman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
14-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And
One of
that'll
those
be good
games
for
where
about a
you
half
can
dozen.
feel that
It'll
everything
set
is
up
going
second
on.
down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Every time I get a turnover, I just couldn't do shit with it.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Gart gonna hold on to it himself, and he's not gonna get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is
I
looming.
don't know why he just did all that. He's up 2 possessions.
going to be caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Giants. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Touched him for like 1,000 yards the last time we played.
Today, first and 10.
60, shot 60. Here we go, shot.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case,
and he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Start on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Throwing. Dart. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have great field position right around midfield.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
76, 18, Robert, 18, rap. Ready, go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now they'll set him to throw. That one swung out to Blue. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Ready,
4
break.
yards on the pickup. second and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Ready, set.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Yeah, I didn't see him, though.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Now, a big 3rd down.
70, let's go now. Let's go. 60 Vikes, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 19 Lions. Ready.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Ready up. Ready. Viking 18, trap 50, trap 50. Warrior 70. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here is 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. Get up.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
He's going to try to do it himself.
Yep.
And he
Hey, good game, bro.
gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it.
This motherfucker don't even deserve a fucking upgrade. This motherfucker couldn't block worth a fuck today.